What happened to Ruby?
Are you calling me a racist?
A racist?
I'm asking a question.
Reclaiming my time, ask him to shut up.
That's a pretty.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. It's my time.
I'm not going to let anybody call me a racist, Chairman.
I never called him a racist. It's my time.
It is, gentlemen, will suspend.
You will not.
Tell him to shut up.
A House Homeland Security Committee hearing took a dramatic turn when Representative Al Green confronted Homeland Security Secretary Markwayne Mullin over race, protest, and public conduct. What started as a prepared line of questioning quickly became one of the most tense exchanges of the hearing.
The Secretary has commented on race, a topic that I believe I'm eminently qualified to speak on, given that in my lifetime, I went to the back door to get my food. I drank from filthy colored water fountains. I sat in the back of the bus, in the balcony of the movie when a seat was available. So let me just share some of the characteristics of a racist, Mr. Secretary. A racist will depict people of color as apes. The pictures have been blurred, but you know who they are. This is what a racist would do. And a racist wouldn't apologize after doing this. Mr. Secretary, that's what a racist would do. A racist, Mr. Secretary, would take offense at peaceful protest. You said you believe in peaceful protest. This was peaceful protest, Mr. Secretary. Racists take offense at peaceful protest.
Before the confrontation began, Congressman Green used his personal experiences during segregation to explain why he believes certain actions and imagery should be viewed through the historical context of racial discrimination.
A racist, Mr. Secretary, would do what happened to Ruby.
Are you calling me a racist?
A racist.
I'm asking a question.
Reclaiming my time, ask him to shut up.
That's a pretty.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. It's my time.
I'm not going to let anybody call me a racist, Chairman.
I never called him a racist. It's my time.
It is, gentlemen, will suspend.
You will not.
Tell him to shut up.
Gentlemen, suspend. No, the gentleman will suspend.
No one will call me a racist. I'm Cherokee too. My family has been pretty tolerant.
I ask that my time be restored. I ask that my time be restored.
The clock has been stopped since I suspended the clock.
I will continue to interrupt as long as someone's sitting there assuming
I agree.
calling me a racist.
And as I said before, there will be no addressing anyone's character in a negative way. By the way, Mr. Green, I need you. When you're speaking, I need you to speak into the microphone because I can't hear you up here.
This exchange quickly became the central moment of the hearing. Green argued he was discussing conduct and behavior, while Secretary Mullin viewed the remarks as a direct attack on his character, leading to repeated intervention from the chairman.
Now, this is Ruby Bridges. She was integrating a school. You can see the hate on the faces of people. This was called racism. This was racism. All I did at the State of the Union address was display this, Mr. Chairman. This was what I did. I was peaceful. The Secretary says he believes in peaceful protest. Cue the video, please. Cue one. Freeze the frame, please. That, my friends, is the Secretary of Homeland Security. He traversed some distance to get to a peaceful protester and display his despicable behavior. Unbought, that's me. Unbossed, unafraid, that's me. And by the way, unelected, yes. Liberated, Democrat. You, sir, have engaged in despicable behavior. Now, let's just talk for a moment about this behavior.
Green now moves from historical context to specific examples. His argument focuses on whether public conduct and responses to protest provide insight into leadership and decision-making.
It's not the only time that you've behaved in a dastardly way. Cue the second video, please.
Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me, any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big
Oh,
guy.
stop it.
Is that your solution, every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down. Look at you. You know, you're a United States Senator.
That was the Secretary of Homeland Security. The Secretary of Homeland Security concerns me because of his behavior as it relates to peaceful protest, as it relates to the way he chose to come over and with force address a peaceful protester. It concerns me because in that department, they have many people of color. I'm concerned about how they will be treated under the leadership of this Secretary of Homeland Security. I do not believe that he is qualified because he doesn't have the temperament to deal with people in a respectful way.
This hearing became notable because it evolved from a policy discussion into a broader debate about race, protest, leadership, and public accountability. Representative Al Green chose to frame his questioning around his own experiences growing up during segregation. By doing so, he was attempting to establish that discussions involving race cannot always be separated from historical context. His argument relied heavily on the idea that symbols, images, and public behavior often carry different meanings for people who have personally experienced discrimination or who understand the historical use of those symbols. Throughout the hearing, Green repeatedly returned to the theme of historical memory. Rather than focusing exclusively on government policy, he argued that public officials should also be judged by their conduct and by the messages their actions may send to different communities. His presentation suggested that leadership involves not only administrative decisions, but also an awareness of how public behavior is perceived. The hearing changed dramatically when Secretary Markwayne Mullin interrupted and directly asked whether Green was calling him a racist. That question immediately shifted the focus of the discussion. Instead of debating examples and evidence, the hearing became centered on interpretation and intent. Green maintained his line of questioning, while Mullin clearly believed the remarks were aimed at his personal character. One reason this moment attracted attention is because it reflects a common disagreement in modern political debate. Public figures frequently argue over whether criticism of someone's actions should be interpreted as criticism of their character. The answer often depends on perspective. In this hearing, that disagreement became the defining issue. The chairman's repeated interventions highlighted another challenge frequently seen in congressional hearings. Committee rules are designed to encourage robust debate while limiting personal attacks. However, when discussions involve race, discrimination, or motive, the line between criticism and accusation can become difficult to define. The chairman repeatedly attempted to maintain that distinction while allowing questioning to continue. Green also emphasized peaceful protest throughout his remarks. By doing so, he connected his actions to a broader tradition of nonviolent political activism. His position appeared to be that peaceful protest has long played a legitimate role in American democracy, and that public officials should be prepared to face criticism without responding in ways that could be perceived as hostile or dismissive. The footage Green presented was intended to support his broader concerns regarding leadership style and public conduct. Rather than focusing on a single incident, he attempted to establish what he viewed as a pattern of behavior. His argument was that temperament matters, particularly for individuals who oversee large government agencies and exercise significant authority. Supporters of Green's position may view the hearing as an example of congressional oversight working as intended. They may argue that lawmakers have a responsibility to question senior officials about both policy decisions and public behavior. From this perspective, Accountability extends beyond legislation and includes the conduct of those entrusted with public office. Others may view the exchange differently. Critics may argue that the hearing became overly focused on personal disputes and symbolism rather than substantive homeland security matters. They may believe that oversight is most effective when centered on policies, results, and agency performance rather than personal confrontations. What makes the hearing significant is that it reflects larger national debates that extend far beyond Congress. Questions involving race, public leadership, accountability, and protest continue to generate strong reactions across the political spectrum. These issues often produce disagreement because they involve competing interpretations of history, fairness, and responsibility. The exchange also demonstrates how quickly congressional hearings can move from prepared remarks to unscripted confrontation. While hearings are structured events, the moments that receive the most public attention are often the unexpected ones. In this case, the interruption and subsequent argument became the defining story of the hearing. Another important aspect of the exchange is that both participants believed they were defending important principles. Green focused on historical awareness, accountability, and the impact of public conduct. Mullin focused on defending his reputation and rejecting what he viewed as unfair implications. Both men approached the hearing from fundamentally different perspectives, making conflict almost inevitable. For viewers, the broader significance lies in understanding that this hearing was about more than a single disagreement. It reflected ongoing national conversations about how race should be discussed in public life, how leaders should respond to criticism, and where the line exists between accountability and personal attack. Whether viewers ultimately agree with Green, Mullin, or neither, the hearing serves as a reminder that discussions involving race and public leadership remain among the most emotionally charged topics in American politics. The exchange revealed how differently people can interpret the same events and why these debates continue to generate intense public interest. In the end, the hearing was not simply about one congressman and one cabinet secretary. It was about competing views of leadership, accountability, historical memory, and public discourse. Those broader questions remain unresolved, ensuring that debates like this will continue to shape political conversations well into the future.